Hello, welcome back to a new video here on my channel. This is the last part of our flight from Baku over to Turkmenabad in the Boeing 737-200 today with our CIVA INS navigation. So, we are currently flying onto the Turkmenbashi VOR. We've set the frequency, we've checked the distance. Now we need to calculate our approach and descent.
Good. Okay. Now we need to do the math. Why? There is no calculator which tells us when to descend. So we need to calculate it by our own. The altitude over runway times 3. So, what's the altitude runway? Let's go with 650. That's 33,000. Okay. Let's say 33,000 times 3 equals 69,000. So we have 96 nautical miles. Remember, 96 nautical miles. Now, we are currently at 280 knots, and we need to get down to like 200. So 80 knots. We're going to need less. We're going to need to lose 80 knots. And then we can add 1 nautical mile per knot, per 10 knots, making okay, so speaking, we need 96 plus 80, which then equals in 176 nautical miles. We need to descend 176 nautical miles prior to reach the airport. Agent, good afternoon. Took medicine 665-330 inbound Tobacco. Just doing it.
Agent Control, good evening. KLM 887 Heavy with your flight level 330 inbound target.
The controller is ignoring us both, KLM and me. Can he probably...
Okay, let's do it short. Over the next 45 minutes of trying to contact the controller, but that wasn't that successful. I don't know what the problem was, but in the end the controller said there was a problem on his side he could fix. That's why I had to do my flight via chat for some time. Just like 3 or 4 different messages we sent, and then later on approach, which you will see very soon, I was able to get in contact with him, and then we could land at our destination airport. Yeah, so that's what will happen in the next like 30 minutes of the flight, and we're just going to skip that. It was yeah, it was not quite as interesting as the rest of the video.
Okay, now he's trying to reconnect. Probably that's a good idea. So for our arrival, we are an hour and 40. It's our flight time. So we are a bit off. Still a long way to go. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting upset slowly with this thing here. He can't hear me. Why can't he just hear me? Okay. What do we have here? Yeah, there is already 081. Remember from 6 to 7. 8 is LARGI. 7 is Weber. What's the altitude we need at VATIN? Is there anything marked? VATIN? Weber. We're inbound, so we are inbound on this track here to Lugen.
Okay. This is getting a bit too much without any context. So, I've started the descent earlier. We've already planned our approach. Yeah, it was quite difficult. I tried to get it into the video, but I planned like half an hour, cause always there was a step we've planned, and then we've did another thing, and then we've come back, and all that stuff. That's why the planning is in here, not. But I can tell you what we're doing. We're flying a standard arrival, a star, followed by ILS. At this point, I was planning onto the wrong runway. It was runway 31 and runway 13. The weather was runway 13, but later I caught runway 31. It's quite difficult, but okay. Anyway, yeah. We've started descent. We are passing round flight level 160 currently. We are on our star already, and we are slowly going down. The controller is still out of range. I don't know why it isn't working. Yeah, but as we're getting closer to landing, there were definitely different things we could concentrate on than the controller. That's what we're doing now.
Alright, okay, so now 19 nautical miles, 3 minutes to go. To 7. 7 is Weber. Here we are. Transition level, flight level 120. Okay. And with 60 miles, 65 miles there to go. 1018. 1018. Yeah, we're a bit above, but 1018 passing 1000, passing 12,700. Cross checked. I don't.
Turkmenistan 665, Asia Center.
Go ahead for Turkmenistan 665.
I told you I would check it, so it was on our side. Okay, you are cleared runway 13 via login.
Thank you very much, that's perfect. Cleared runway 13 via login. Turkmenistan 665.
Nice to hear you, sir. Tashkent Center.
Finally. Finally.
Request radio check.
Okay, let's just make a break here. What now is going to happen is really weird. So we've landed up on the ILS, we've established on the ILS, and now I rely on to have a visual contact onto the runway. But there is no runway, and there won't be a runway. The X-plane runway for the airport is off by over 15 miles. Yeah, perfect. Okay, I will just show you what happened because I think the flight until here was quite good. Yeah, and that's why we're just doing a professional job landing this aircraft. Basically in the desert.
Yeah, so normally you could.
Узбек 1005, разрешите вылет согласно плану в Ташкент. Информация по погоде на борту. Ожидайте.
We can't see the runway at this moment.
Surface wind 330 degrees, 6 knots, runway 13 clear to land.
13 clear to land, Turkmenistan 665. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I will just land here, because we're online. But I need to check that. Yeah, we're definitely right here. Yeah, come on.
Узбек 1005, вылет согласно плану, разрешаю, эшелон 204,
Welcome to a international airport.
ответчик 4644.
I'm not even on the runway. Okay.
Ответчик, пожалуйста. Ответчик 4644. Центр, вылет согласно плану разрешили, с аэропорта Наваи вылет полоса в работе 07, эшелон 290, выход Бибет.
Oh no.
Код ответчика 4644. Узбек 1005 записано верно.
I remember this. I remember this. I was here maybe half a year ago. When I found out that X-plane is thinking Turkmenistan airport or Turkmenabad is completely at the other end of yeah. I remember there was something with this airport. But that's interesting. That's really interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I will just do like Alpha Tree and then how weird is it to report that X-Plane does not know the airport? Turkmenistan 665 runway 13 is located, but it seems like X-Plane does not know the airport, so here is no airport at the moment.
Okay. So Turkmenistan 665, taxi to the RAS stand or whatever. Welcome to Turkmenabad. Thank you for your flight. Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you very much. We're going to taxi just straight where the apron should be. Thank you very much for controlling. Yeah, wish you a good day. Turkmenistan 665.
Thank you. Are you really from Santa Barbara?
No, actually not, but I'm used to fly there a lot. That's why I've got it as the home airport.
Okay, understood. So have a good day again.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Just for context, at exactly this scene, my Vatsim home airport says Santa Barbara, and that's because I often do one of our Aerox projects in there, and I'm flying a lot there, and that's why I have it as my home airport for Vatsim. Oh, that's, I don't know, it was the first time someone asked me about that, but yeah, that's just for context. And now we're going to explore where the airport, at least on the X-Plane side, is.
That we are. Here is a Turkmenabad and DB. Everything right. But here is the airport. Find the mistake. Yeah. So, guys, I don't know what to say. Yeah. I disconnected from network. Yeah. The airport isn't even correct. Yeah. What? Like. Come on! Come on!
Okay, before this is going too much, yeah, I've now moved where X-Plane think the airport is. The layout of this airport is totally wrong. So the airport is not just shifted, but it's wrong. And I've tried to update the scenery you can download from the scenery gateway, which is the default scenery in X-Plane, so everyone should have, because it's for the future, the right airport. That's the right place. But the data in X-Plane does not allow an export of the airport. X-Plane does not know at all where this airport is. X-Plane does not have any data, and you cannot upload scenery to the scenery gateway when you move the airport, because then X-Plane does not have any data. It's ridiculous, but yeah, we now have to work with it, I guess. Okay, yeah, anyway, we've landed, and the video was good. I hope you learned something about the CIVA, and yeah, I hope to see you soon. Have a good day, and goodbye.